Ace and Rich, how are you guys?
Hey,
What?
Misha!
Oh, Misha, what's
How you
happening?
doing, man?
Good to see you guys again.
Yeah, yeah.
Long time no talk, right?
Yeah, man.
It's been a while.
Right? A whole 12 hours. Awesome. So guys, you guys know why I'm calling, but just to give the viewers and the listeners a little bit more context, you guys just won the I Am Profit Formula contest. So you guys are kicking butt and taking names.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
You are the Super Affiliate Network's first six-figure earners, and you guys are just crushing it on all fronts. And I wanted to call and first to congratulate you, and then also call and just kind of pick your guys' brains and get kind of the behind-the-scenes look at what it took to win the contest and just the whole 9 yards. So congratulations, and then what kind of goods you got for us? What are you doing there behind the scenes?
Why are you looking at me?
Well, you really, I'm going to give it up to you. You really pulled all the stops on this one.
I can really throw out the box on this one.
Yeah, and then that made me think out of the box, and I came up with some stuff. And then we started getting free clicks.
We started getting free clicks.
So yeah,
we actually came up with a script that actually would help people like who are in the solo ad industry, their vendors, get an idea of who we are and our credibility, and we're just testing traffic, and being that they're new vendors, we wanted to find out if their traffic was good or not, and if they would do it in exchange of giving us 100 clicks for free. We'll give them a really high quality testimonial, whether it be video or we'll just write it in the group or something. And a lot of them kind of got taken back by it for a minute because we did see the pauses, and nobody replied. I'm like, uh-oh. And then they they come back like, sure, we'll give you 100 clicks, no problem.
So 100 left, another 100, another 100, another 100, another 100. So we had another couple ads running, so we just did this on top of that.
Yeah.
And we also were connecting with people that we know personally.
Yeah.
You also talked to people that you
I talked to my warm market. I got real close with my warm market. Reignited some old flame relationships in the past from social media that I have helped some past clients. And I said, hey, it would be really awesome if you could support me in my success. And we're mentioned in a book for the first time. And they're like, oh, that's awesome. Yeah, where's the book at? And then I would just give them the link and they would just buy. So, yes, definitely follow up is key.
and the broadcast that we've done with the list, we got a few sales from that.
Mm-hmm.
We've also connected with people that have buyers list, and we asked them to do a broadcast for us, and we paid them for that.
Yes.
And we just started really thinking outside the box and doing different things that we normally wouldn't do.
Yes.
And it was just really weird. My sister bought the book. She supported me on that too, which is awesome. So yeah, we just pushed it out there and just kept doing it, do the lives every single day.
We came up with a bonus for people who actually were kind of hesitant in buying the book. Like, why should I buy the book if I don't know anything about the industry? And I said to them, well, do you have a business? And they'll say, yeah, I got a business, so I'm fine. I'm like, well, let's see how fine you really are in 30 minutes of free coaching if you buy the book. So we threw that in a bonus.
Yeah.
And I actually sat with them for 30 minutes.
It worked. It definitely worked.
It really did. And then we actually got to introduce them to the Super Affiliate Network, which they actually quite like. That's a no-brainer. And, they're interested in, joining our team, which is great. We got to meet new people who come on our team just from buying the book. But it wasn't until you put that announcement that Chrissy was really, really getting up there, and then you see Katie was getting up there, and then thanks for you for doing that, because we were working in science, but we didn't know anything about who's on the board, who's going.
Yeah, we don't know who's in the lead or anything. But the way you worded it, we're like, oh crap.
Yeah, we're like, man, we
better
really
push even harder.
Push even harder, harder than anybody else. So we did it, and I'm telling you, right down to the wire, to the last clock, right before it hit midnight, we hit our last sale. And the strategy behind that was we went to our solo ad vendors and we said, hey, you know what? We bought from you and we've been doing business with you for a while. It would be really nice if you could buy our book. So our solo ad vendors bought our book.
Yes. You guys threw a bunch of stuff at me just now, but kind of what I'm getting, and a huge lesson that I kind of want to impart with all the listeners, is the fact that even though you guys are the top earners, and even though you guys have, startup capital, and you guys have, stuff to invest in your business when it comes to paid ads, and you guys do that all the time. You told me you have 6,000 clicks running on the background yesterday, right? But you guys still got super resourceful in a time of limited resources, or not limited, but you guys just got resourceful on top of what you already have in order to push you guys, you know, past that mark and get you guys to that #1 position. So that's awesome. Also, I mean, reaching out to your contacts that you've done business with in the past and getting solo ad providers to actually purchase the book from you. I mean, you guys have sent them hundreds of dollars, right? That's genius. They'll spend $7 for an ebook and they're fine with it, and it'll, you know, once again, enhance the relationship going back when it comes to working with them in the future. So that's freaking awesome. And then lastly, you guys talked about warm marketing. You guys talked about Facebook marketing and Facebook recruiting. And Anastasia, you do that really well. And I didn't mention it earlier, but you guys are obviously going to be speaking at the Maui Immersion event, which is going to be awesome. And kind of what I'm hoping you guys will speak on a little bit is your actual Facebook, you know, marketing strategy, because it's something that not too many of the people in our super affiliate network use in their business, and you guys are doing really awesome with that. So firstly, I mean, 60-second sales hook for why everybody should actually get to the event. And secondly, what are you guys going to be sharing at the event, and just kind of a little sneak peek at your Facebook marketing strategies there?
Wow. Yeah, I'm really on the spot now. Yeah, I'm going to share with them, you know, how to find their, you know, their people, how to find them, like when they do get, you know, that congratulations, you're a badass email. You know, a lot of people struggle with, you know, how to search and find and use Facebook to their advantage to really find their people who have a profile, and then what to do if they don't have a Facebook profile and how to leverage Skype.
Yeah, and also I'll be talking about how to turn your Facebook fan page into a lead generation machine, because we've been doing that with our Facebook, and we're already getting clicks and leads through our fan page right through the main portion of it. So it's working out pretty good. You know, some pretty cool stuff like that.
Yeah.
Nice. So Facebook fan page, following up with buyers, which is huge, right? So you guys do that. I actually just got off a congratulations call with Dan. He just had a $3,000 commission. And one of the things that he says he does is he follows up with his buyers, right? So maybe to, you know, I like to give you guys a little bit of more time on these calls than usual because you guys just won a contest, right? So, you know what?
Our first one, actually.
Yeah,
I know, right? Which is awesome, too.
Yeah.
And I know kind of, I mean, being in your position, getting in the game and really going hard like you guys did, it can be a little bit, you know, a little bit nerve-wracking because you guys are the champs and you guys were the people that everyone was kind of gunning for, right? And I used to play tennis, and whenever I'd get into a tournament and I was the #1 seed, it was always fun, but it was always kind of that feeling where someone was coming after you, right? And you guys really did awesome. And yeah, when it comes to specifically buyer follow-up, what are some strategies that you recommend people implementing in their businesses in order to build their tribe of buyers, their culture, and their kind of community of buyers? Because at the end of the day, like, an email list is extremely valuable, but the most valuable list you can have is your buyers list.
Yes. Well, I believe in that personal touch, that personal contact. So, you know, even though we have an autoresponder that does do all the follow-up for them, I still like to put that extra bit of touch. So I'll send them a personal email from my Gmail account.
Right.
And in the subject line, you know, if I'm talking to them, I'm saying I'm speaking directly at them. And so, like, the moment I get a sale, I immediately talk to them and I say, you know, hey, welcome. This is Ace. I want to tell you, you know, you're awesome. Thanks for joining my team. You know what? Make sure you connect with me on Facebook so that we can be friends, and then I can welcome you, you know, nicely into the community and introduce you to Misha and the gang, you know. And they like that. They like that feeling, that warm feeling, and we bring that to the community. And it's actually been duplicating pretty nicely, Misha.
Yeah, we'll try to find them one way or the other from different avenues.
Yeah.
So if we don't find them with the email responding, I'll go on my Gmail, and if their email, you know, says if they have a Gmail, you just go in the Gmail search, and then you type in the Gmail, and it'll show you what part of social media are they at. They could be on Google+, they could be on Facebook. So that's a really important strategy to understand.
Wait.
Because
one sec. I think I missed that. You go to the Gmail search and you search there?
Right, and I'll put their email in there. If they have a Gmail, I'll put it in there, and it lets me know, like, we just did another one yesterday.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh, this guy's in Google Plus. Cool.
And they have a G Plus profile. Yeah. It'll come right up.
We're like, we hunt them down.
We hunt them down. We do that extra step, Misha, just so that we can make sure that, you know, they understand we're serious.
Well, the personal touch is there. We want to get that personal touch going.
Yeah.
You know, like we were having one right now before, you just called. And we were working on, a pro. Pro close right now.
We just closed a pro, all from that personal touch. And that's why I said when they go to Maui, I'm going to show them how to use Skype, because Skype for us is definitely
it's a
godsend to help us, because just like how we're talking to you right now, this is how we do our meet and greets, is what I call it, which is just 15-minute broken down calls that we do with every new member when they first sign up to get them started right.
Yeah.
Awesome. Skype, I could not run my business without Skype, so I wholeheartedly agree.
No, I'm telling you, you can find these people because they're either on Facebook, they're either going to respond by email.
Yeah.
But if they have a Gmail, very powerful, put in that search, and they usually tell you they're on Facebook, whatever social media, it pops up.
Yeah.
Lets you know.
I also have my team on the same page as me, because I want my team members to learn to be leaders. I want them to do the follow-up. So, you know, the team members that do listen, they have a copy of my exact template that I created that I use for my welcome email. So they know what to edit, how to put in their own Facebook handle, so that none of that information is going to my links. I want them to put their links in there so that their client goes to them. And it's been working well for them.
And also the important thing is we're going to talk about building a tribe, which is very, very important. That's the missing element, I think, in online business that people underutilize.
Yes.
Because once you build that tribe, you start to build that community, and they see you and they connect with you, that becomes more of a friendship. Not just a lead or a sale, there's a friendship there. There's a big trust there. And that helps you sustain the business and build retention in your business.
Oh, yeah. Build that tribe, that culture.
Yeah.
And get people to actually go out and produce. I mean, I always tell people that an email list, people tend to look at it as, oh, I have 100 leads, I have 100 on my list, I have 200 people on my list. And if you shift that thinking, you start thinking of, I have 200 human beings that I can send a message out to today. How can I send some kind of message in order to connect with them and, you know, build a relationship with them and actually understand that they're a human being with emotions and thoughts and feelings, and, you know, they have a pulse on the other end, and you should treat them like that. So that's one of the things that you guys do better than just about anybody else in the network. And yeah, community is huge. I think one of the reasons why we've done really well, you know, pretty quickly is the fact that we kind of really focused on building a community from day number one with the Super Affiliate Network. And you guys obviously help and do a ton on that front. So I appreciate you guys. And anything else? Any other kind of ninja tips or strategies that you guys would share? You guys can hang out here.
I'll give you one ninja trick. You definitely want to really start learning about Instagram, because and we're generating leads from it. We actually got a sale from Instagram, so now we're embarking into that. Don't underestimate your Instagram, but do it right. And that's one thing that Rich and I are actually going to be learning how to put together and into a course.
I'm testing Instagram ads right now.
Yeah.
And I like what I see so far as the conversion rate, so I can't complain.
Yeah.
So the one thing I want to be clear on, are you guys doing paid Instagram ads or free Instagram ads?
Both. We're doing free Instagram and paid ads. So we got leads coming in right now with our free, for free on our Instagram account. Yeah. So we started putting ads, so now we're starting to see that trickle of leads starting to build up with the ads. And we have about, on average, 2 to 3 leads coming in a day through the free Instagram, through our profile, through our bio.
Yep.
That's because that case study that I created, it's only been up for like not even a month. So our followers are still low, only like 1,000 followers. So when it gets bigger, those leads are going to go from 5 to 10 leads a day, So, and we're going to start just keep growing it, and start adding another account and go towards a different niche and start duplicating.
Awesome. Well, hey, I saw the strategy that you guys are implementing with Instagram paid yesterday, and if you guys can get that dialed in, I mean, we'll get you guys on a webinar. You guys can train everybody up, and of course, I think you guys are going to be sharing some of that at the event. So I'll see you guys very soon on Maui. Should everybody come to the Maui immersion?
Oh,
absolutely,
man. That's what we were just telling these pros. It was like, I know you just went pro, but don't underestimate it. You want to go to Maui. Yeah. Go to Maui.
That's the first thing I asked them.
Exactly. it's hard. Sometimes it's hard to say because really, you know, the value of events, whether it be tactical, strategic, whether it be a breakthrough that you have psychologically, a belief that's formed, it's kind of really where the magic happens. And it's kind of one of those cliche terms, but it's 100% true. So I will see you guys there. I know you guys will get your business to the next level after it. And keep doing what you're doing. And I look forward to having another call like this very soon.
Thank you, Misha.
Nice seeing you, Misha.
All right, guys. Later.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.